cinnamon. Here's a cinnamon.
Okay, greetings everybody from Toronto, Canada, a city I think you know quite well.
Yes. Greetings back from Toronto, Canada. We're right here.
Well, good to speak to you. Good to have this series here. I just love it. And Shaun, I want to start with you being one of the newbies. How important is it for you to go back maybe to read Lee's book, or do you not do that and just depend on the scripts?
No, I think that the more information that you can get about a character, especially a huge book series like this, where you have a lot of people tuning in because they love the book so much. And the fantastic thing about the show is that the people who love the book watched the season and they were like, that's Reacher, that's the show, this is the book. So I think you have to read the book. If you don't read the book, you're just a lazy SOB, and you should just be stuffing your mouth with cinnamon rather than being an actor. So there you go.
Or you can't read. One of the two.
Stuffing your mouth with cinnamon. Okay, I'll think about that one. Okay.
Have you ever tried to
challenge.
eat cinnamon, like the cinnamon challenge?
No, I know.
It's impossible.
Don't start that. Oh my God.
Let's do it right now.
I think that's Lee's next book for Reacher, the cinnamon
Stuffing your
challenge.
mouth with cinnamon.
Yeah,
It would
totally.
be good,
Cinnamon
and you
challenge.
guys would be pros at it. Serinda, you next. Also, new to the franchise here. What
Yes.
excited you most to play Carla Dixon?
I think the duality of her, I think she obviously is an attractive human being that uses her looks in her job as an accountant, as a forensic accountant, which is really
Right.
interesting because she's the other side of her is this highly intelligent of the mind, but also emotionally intelligent. And she knows when to use it and to lean into it. She knows when to lean back. And she's kind of a little disillusioned with the looks side of her until she goes back to Reacher and she's actually feels beautiful with him. And there's a spark there and there's this chemistry between the two of them. And what's really interesting there, I like Carla's in 5 of the books, and I like that she's the only woman in the franchise that has a history with him. She doesn't just
Right.
meet him and then they have this thing and then it ends. There's something she holds him to, right? She's known him. She holds his cards and his number, and there's something really lovely about that because as she reminds him, you're not my boss anymore, and since we last saw each other I came into my own. And and he can sometimes get a little, like, not goofy, but you watch a little crack. And I think Nick has such great writing. This is the second show I've worked with him on, and I love that little watermelon head. He's my favorite. Watch, I'm not in season 3 now after that comment. But I actually drew him once on our last show. We drew, it was great. But yeah, I think with the incredible world that Lee Childs has built with the Reacher franchise, and then coming in and working with Nick again, and then getting to meet this incredible group of humans, it's been phenomenal. I wanted to join immediately.
Amazing. And Maria, just welcome back to the show. And how do things step it up for your character, for Francis, and just the relationship now that you have with Alan? It's all established and everything. That must have been awesome being back.
Yeah, it's great, and Alan and I have a great working relationship. We very much think alike in the way we like to approach the scene, and we're both very impatient and we like to get stuff done. And so it's interesting how the Maria Alan sort of vibe is not that unlike, Reacher and Neely in terms of just efficiency. We're not trying to be crazy leprechauns like dancing around. We are trying to be very, clear and efficient in how we go about the work, which I think our characters do as well. So it's just exciting to be able to dive a little bit deeper into that relationship, as well as who Neely is as a person. I think in the season, of course, that is a lot of what the season is about, their friendship and the past, meeting the present and the issues. So it's a joy to be able to just build onwards.
Well, it's a joy to have the time to talk to all 3 of you. I wish I had more time, but just keep coming back here and shooting more of this series. We love it. So happy holidays.
I think we have to tell her in particular, we do a word challenge to keep it interesting, because we do like 150 of these. My word was watermelon. His word was
Cinnamon.
Cinnamon.
Hers was
Cinnamon.
leprechaun. Yeah, but as soon as you called out cinnamon, I'm like, oh, we've been had in this one. And then I called Nick a watermelon head, and I was like, we've got to let her know. But this is how you survive.
Yeah.
It's all
breast
good. Trust me.
junkies.
I've been doing
That's
this
how you
job
survive
for
breast
35
junkies.
years, and
Yeah,
I've
it's
done
great.
that on people like you. So
Oh, it's
it's
so
all
much
good.
fun.
It's all good. I
you get
totally
it.
You
get
get
it.
it. You get
I
it. Have a
totally get it.
watermelon day.
It's a watermelon cinnamon day, leprechaun. I love it. Thank you so much, you guys. Have a great
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.